Hello, once more, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Back here on YouTube, doing the Week 12 NFL predictions here on this Tuesday afternoon. After going 5-2 last week in Week 11, my personal season record is now 37-40, picking up 5 wins and 2 losses last week. So 3 under 500 going into Week 12. And another week this week if I do good this week, if I get 5-2 or 4-3, or maybe 6-1 or better. If I can get above 5 plus, I can be above 500 most likely, but we'll see what happens potentially. Going into Week 12, let's get started. First game on the dock is on Sunday, coming up between the 2-8 Tennessee Titans and the Texans, who come in at 7-4. Texans, they come in after facing a tough weekend. They're coming in 7-4. One of the teams that's currently the number 4 seed in the division race, playoff race right now for the divisions. As you look at this matchup, Titans at 7-4, Texans at 7-4, Titans at 2-8. This could be a matchup where the Texans get a win at home. Titans not that good, 2-8 overall in the year. It should be a win for Houston in this one, and C.J. Stroud getting into the win column, as I do think the Texans win this matchup to get to 8-4. So the Texans here in this first matchup of the weekend, coming up on Sunday for you all here this week. Moving on, we have the Vikings coming in. They're coming into Chicago to play the Bears, who lost the Packers on a blocked field goal last night. Blocked field goal on Sunday in regulation against the Packers, 20-19 a game. I picked the Packers to win. Bears almost spoiled it for me. If the Bears would have spoiled it for me, I would have been 4-3. But luckily, the Bears didn't because the Packers got the block overall. But looking at this number on paper, looking at this game on paper, Vikings are first place team, or a third place team, or right now they're in the hunt for third, second, or first. The 3 teams at the top of the division. The Bears at the bottom of the division look like a team they need to build on their team. Fired offensive coordinator Shane Waldron a few weeks ago, about a week ago on Monday, and they're trying to get back into the win column here for the Bears. For the Vikings, they're going on the road, a tough road game. Bears' back half of their schedule is loaded with divisional opponents. Last week was their first game against a division opponent. They're loaded the rest of the season with the Vikings, Lions, and Packers still. After this week, they have one more game against the Vikings. I think the Vikings go on the road this weekend against the Bears. I think they get a win, surprisingly. So I get the Vikings to win here for me on a Sunday. Moving on to Detroit Lions and Jared Goff as they go to Indianapolis to face the Colts this weekend. Colts, Lions. Lions have a 9-game winning streak in the NFL. Colts, they come off a win where they beat the Jets 28-27 in New York. Against the Jets over the weekend last week. A game I predicted the Colts would win. Colts are 5-5. They're 500. They're in a wild card spot at the moment. Look like they could be a wild card team, but they have a lot of things to do to get there. So for the Lions, they just need to play hard and try to focus on winning games this week. And for the Colts, they need to focus on being a team that could build upon success and being a team that can make the playoffs this year, which I do think they have a chance, but it all depends on the rest of the league. The Colts have a lot of teams battling them to get a wild card spot this year. The AFC North look like they could be the team that gets at least 1 or 2 teams in. Then the AFC West as well might get 2 teams or more in. I think, though, the Lions go on the road. I think they get win number 10 in a row on the road, continue their winning record, and win again this weekend. Moving on. Denver Broncos coming in. They're going to Vegas to play the Raiders. Broncos won last week against, I believe, who did they beat? I know they beat someone good last week. But the Broncos, they're third place team in the AFC West. They're good. They're a pretty good team. They're staying in the AFC West race, right behind the Chargers for a wild card spot. As they come in on Sunday, they beat the Falcons 38-16 last week, and they're coming in 6-5, game above 500. You're looking at right now the Bills, Steelers, Texans, and you're looking at right now the Chargers and Broncos are the 2 wildcard teams, along with Baltimore at 7-4. And if you're looking at right now, Broncos, the Raiders 2-8, Broncos going on the road, playing in Vegas, a place that it's tough for the Vegas Raiders to win in the last few years. They've had a fired head coach multiple years in a row. And look at this game. This could be a game where the Broncos could get a win. They can improve their strength of wins and their playoff chances with a win this week. I think the Broncos get that done this weekend on Sunday, going into Vegas. Moving on, we have the first place Arizona Cardinals at 7-4. They go to Seattle this weekend on Sunday. And this is a matchup you can point out and ask yourself, how are the Arizona Cardinals doing what they are at 6-4, and how is everyone else in the AFC West? They're all 5-5, a three-way tie for second place. And as you look at it right now, the NFC North looks like they're going to have 3 teams in the playoff race. And the rest of the divisions look like the Commanders can make it in as well. But you look at the AFC West, you have 3 teams at 5-5. And you have the Arizona Cardinals who are 6-4. They have to go to Seattle this week, and a game where the Seahawks coming off a big win in San Francisco last week, where they won 20-17. And you look at the matchup and say, look, Seahawks can come in if they get a win against Arizona at home. They could be 6-5, be the team that's leading this division. And I look at that and think about it. Geno Smith, Kyler Murray, 2 quarterbacks who want to lead their teams. I think the Seahawks get the job done this week, winning their second game in a row. And playing at home against Arizona, I think they get the job done on Sunday afternoon in Seattle against the Cardinals. Moving on. Like I said, 5-5 teams. The 49ers coming in. They're going to Green Bay on Sunday. The Packers, who beat the Bears 20-19 over the weekend. And you look at the 49ers at 5-5, Brock Purdy. Question is, what is going on with the 49ers this year? Brock Purdy, the team that should be the favorite in the NFC West. Technically, they are. I predicted this team would be a number 1 seed at the beginning of the year. And for Packers, I don't know where I forget where I put them, but you look at the Packers right now, 7-3, a team that's trying to win games and a team that's playing at home. And look at the 49ers coming off a loss to Seattle. Can the Packers go? Can the Packers and 49ers? Can the 49ers go on the road now and wreak havoc against a team that won in Chicago? The Packers. I don't know what to think about this matchup. I think the 49ers 5-5. This could be a matchup that could put this 49ers team in the hunt for the playoffs, or it could be a game that it pushes them out of the playoff race altogether at 5-6 and under 500. And it's going to be interesting to see in this game how that happens. Brock Purdy, he has players who are injured on offense, and he also has a team that's banged up with wide receivers, and Christian McCaffrey is trying to make its way back. And looking at this 49ers team, I just don't know if they can do it the rest of the year. With 6 weeks remaining after this week, I have questions about them right now. For the Packers, I think they have a chance to make a run and do something special. And I will say this, I think the Packers continue to win and get another win this week at home against the 49ers. So give Jordan Love the win there on Sunday. Moving on to the last game of the night. We have the Eagles, who are first place, going up against the 5-5 Los Angeles Rams coming up on Sunday. 5-5 Rams, 8-2 Eagles, who are in first place. And this game on Sunday Night Football between the Rams and the Eagles. A few weeks ago, the Rams lost in a Monday night game to the Chargers at home. And looking not to the Dolphins at home. Last Sunday night, 2 days ago, it was the Chargers winning 34-27 on a walk-off touchdown late in the game. And now it's Rams-Eagles. It's Rams' turn to wreak some havoc. And I look at this Eagles team, their 34-6 win against the Cowboys a few weeks ago on the 10th. And then last Thursday, a win 26-18 against the Commanders. At 8-2, this Eagles team, they found their way back into this race and to lead this division. For the Rams at 5-5, I think this could be a game where the Rams can prove people wrong. The Rams have spoiled teams in the past. Late in the season, they've proved that they could win games as well all year long and all season long over the last few years. And I think this game could come down to the wire, just like the Chargers-Bengals game from Sunday night. I think this game coming up on Sunday night is going to go down to the wire this weekend. With that being said, I think we get a close game. Not as high scoring as the other game from Sunday night, but I think this one's close. Is it going to be high scoring? Possibly, maybe not. But I will say this. I'm going to take the Rams this week, playing at home against the Eagles to get the job done and spoil the Eagles' celebration. So, give me the Rams there on Sunday night. Recap who I'm taking this week. Starting out with C.J. Stroud, the Texans over the Titans. From there, I'm taking the Vikings and the Sam Darnold over the Bears. And Caleb Williams. In Indianapolis, I'm taking the Lions and Jared Goff over the Colts. In Denver, I'm taking Bo Nix and the Broncos over the Raiders. In Seattle, I'm taking Geno Smith and the Seahawks over the Arizona Cardinals and Kyler Murray. In Green Bay, I'm taking Jordan Love and the Packers over Brock Purdy and the 49ers. In Los Angeles, again for the Rams, Eagles on Sunday Night Football, I'm taking Matthew Stafford over Jalen Hurts and the Eagles on Sunday night. With that being said, it's the Week 12 NFL predictions. Please comment below who your favorite team is playing if you think they're going to win this week. And please remember to watch, like, subscribe. Don't forget to tell friends to do the same if they haven't done so yet already. And also don't forget to hit that notification button below so you know when there's a new video on the channel. With that being said, have a good day, stay safe, and peace out. I'll see you right back here in Week 13 next Tuesday for Week 13's predictions. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, stay safe, and peace out. And I'll see you all next Tuesday in Week 13's prediction video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Goodbye, and stay safe out there. See ya.